Sarita here with another episode of T-Shirt and Heels. And today we're having a great conversation about self-love. It's very important in this time of quarantine to take the time to reflect on ourselves, to change the things that maybe we've been thinking about changing for a while now and just haven't had the time to do it. So today is going to be a little longer of a video because I want to make sure that I talk to you all about the importance of self-love and how it's not conceited, how it is just taking care of ourselves. We as women, and especially us mothers and wives, have a tendency to take care of everybody and everything else, and we kind of leave ourselves as last. One of the biggest components for me wanting to do this video today was the recent events that happened with my homie Tamar Braxton. I love me some Tamar Braxton. I've always have. I'm a big fan of hers. And hearing that, she attempted to take her life, or apparently attempted to take her life, was very disheartening to me. And then seeing the brand new episode, not necessarily the episode, but like the sneak peek of the new episode of her show, Get Your Life, really made me look at her and kind of feel very bad for her because of the fact that she's usually so upbeat, she's so bubbly, she's always, loving herself and making sure that she's taken care of. But she said she lost herself, and she lost herself in being a wife and being a mother. And a lot of times we do that. We lose ourselves by, playing these roles that we have to play. So it's very important, guys, that we take the time to step back from that hectic life and love on ourselves. So let's get to talking about self-love, what we can do to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. And then last but not least, there's going to be a 21-day challenge that I'm going to be doing. And I want you all to be doing that challenge along with me. So definitely, sit back, grab your popcorn, grab your coffee, and, let's get to talking about self-love. So, of course, everyone's like, okay, I think I already know what self-love is, but let's take an actual definition, look at the definition of self-love. So self-love means regard for one's own well-being and happiness, chiefly considered as a desirable trait and rather than a narcissistic one. So, a lot of people say, oh, that person's a narcissist because, they just really are really into themselves. Well, not necessarily. Taking care of yourself, being aware of how you need to be treated and how your well-being and happiness depends on how you care for yourself is not a bad trait, and it's not a bad characteristic, you guys. I always say that I had to take a really good look at myself and say, okay, am I really truly happy with who I am and what I've been doing and how I look and things like that? So I wasn't. So I changed it. And it's nothing wrong with that. It really is nothing wrong with that. And of course, as we get a chance to talk more and more, you'll be able to see exactly what I did and why I did it. But self-love is also considered self-compassion, which is a way of relating to yourself that does not involve harshly judging or punishing yourself for every mistake you make or every time someone does something better than you. So, stop comparing yourselves to other people. But we do this, especially as women. We have a tendency to look at another woman and say, hey, I wish I had her hair, or I wish I, was her size. And we are all made very different, and we're uniquely made. So because we're uniquely made, there is just no carbon copy of you. So you're not going to be like the Instagram models. You're not going to be like the people that you see on YouTube. You're going to be your own self. And it's very important for you to recognize that there's nothing wrong with that you can definitely be your own person. And I always say, be your own reality. We watch reality shows. We start to try to compare ourselves to other people, what they're doing, where they're going. I take it as a learning lesson, guys. When I watch reality shows, that's how I found out about Airbnbs. I didn't know what an Airbnb was until I started watching, my reality shows and my Real Housewives. Not that I'm trying to aspire to be like any of those people, because they've got some issues. So I'm really not trying to be like them at all. But I have learned some things from watching these shows. And I've learned how to not compare myself to other people. Having self-compassion is associated with less anxiety and depression, more optimism, better recovery from stress, and better adherence to healthy behavior changes such as exercise or diet. So I'm going to be compassionate for myself. We're always compassionate for other people. Why not have a little self-compassion for ourselves, ladies? And what it does is it lessens the anxiety and the depression. I don't feel myself getting depressed during this quarantine. I've gotten tired of being home, but I don't feel myself as being, down or anxious or depressed about anything, because I'm taking the time to say, well, I have nothing else to focus on but myself, my kids. My husband's working. He's an essential worker, so he's not home all day, every day like I am. So why not think about the things that I need to do, the business moves that I need to make, as well as, the videos that I want to record for you guys. Why not start a YouTube channel during the quarantine? I mean, what else you got to do? But yeah, and it helps you with healthy behavior changes. During the quarantine, I buckled down, I exercised, I dieted, and I lost over 40 pounds. Of course, I say this in probably every video that yes, I will be doing a video on how I lost the weight, what I did to lose the weight, why I wanted to lose the weight. That's its own video, and I'm actually going to be doing that very soon. But it does allow you to start healthy behavior changes. And today we're going to start one, because we're doing a 21-day challenge, and it's going to be healthy. Okay. Now, Kristen Neff, who is the pioneer of self-compassion research, describes it as self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness, concern, and support you'd show to a good friend. When faced with a difficult struggle or confronting personal mistakes, failures, and inadequacies, self-compassion responds with kindness rather than harsh self-judgment, recognizing that imperfection is part of the shared human race. We are imperfect, and that is okay. We are uniquely designed and uniquely made. So because we're uniquely designed and uniquely made, we want to treat ourselves with that same kindness that we would treat our girlfriend, our best friend. If your best friend says, girl, I'm feeling like I'm just so overweight and, I can't fit into anything. I just need to do something. You're not going to look at that person and say, yeah, girl, you're fat. You're really out there. And you're not going to say that to them. You're going to respond with compassion and say, you know what, girl, if you are unhappy with what's going on with your weight, come on, girl, me and you are going to do this together. Let's go on a healthy diet together. That's usually how we respond to other people. However, when we look in the mirror at ourselves and we say, oh my goodness, I'm getting too big. My clothes are not fitting the way that they used to fit. I don't want to have to go up to another size. Oh, I'm just horrible looking. I'm just obese. Nobody, we say so much harsh things to ourselves when we look in the mirror that we would definitely not say that to our best friend. We would try to help. We would say, girl, we're going to do this together. Come on, homie. We're going to really make a change. So why not look in the mirror and say the exact same thing to yourself? I always say that you are your own best friend. You are going to treat yourself better than, anybody could possibly treat you. So when you are feeling inadequate or you're feeling like you're falling short of your own expectations, don't be so hard on yourself. Look in the mirror and say, girl, you know what? We're going to do this together. Let's do it. Okay. We're going to make it happen. Now, looking at the 3 facets of self-comparison, one of those facets is mindfulness, having an open, curious, non-judging attitude, not over-identifying with negative stories about the self. One thing that I did learn in a conference that I attended at one point in time in my career is mindfulness is important to your everyday life. I haven't practiced meditation like I wanted to, but it is really a good way to start the day. I went through a really tough time last September where it was a horrible time for me. And I had gone through losing not 1, but 2 jobs, within a day apart from each other. And it was horrible. Like, I felt like, what did I do to deserve such harsh treatment? What's going on? I've worked so hard for both of these people. Why is this happening to me? And so I used to wake up and start every single day meditating, telling myself positive things, because I had gotten to the point where I was really down, guys. I guess I was in a depression. I was in a funk. I would just cry. It was horrible. And I never want to feel that way again. But when I started being more mindful and really taking advantage of meditation and self-reflection, it really did help. It helped a ton. It helped me say, okay, let's focus on just getting up, picking up, finding something else to do. I wind up, building another piece of a business that I own, and just overall finding something better for myself. So, of course, with that said, I did find a wonderful local government position, and I love it. I love the job. I love the team that I'm working with, and it is far better than any of the two jobs that said, okay, we're just going to do this to you today. We're just going to tell you to pack up and go. So I find that tragedy was a blessing, because I wouldn't be able to have the freedom actually to do the things that I would like to do for my own businesses. So, meditating on that and finding that positivity helped me to realize that. The second facet is self-kindness. Treating yourself kindly rather than harshly, extending the same care and support to yourself that you would to a good friend or a loved one. Let's be kind to ourselves. Self-kindness. Let's look at ourselves in the mirror and stop bashing ourselves. Being a lot more kind is going to go a long way. And then the third facet of self-compassion is common humanity, allowing yourself to be human, to make mistakes and learn from them. Now, you got to learn from the mistake. You can't just make the mistake and not learn from it. Knowing that as humans, we are not perfect, nor should we be expected to act flawlessly. Now, I know as women, we like to look flawless. We like to have our faces beat. We like to look nice. We like jewelry. We love to dress it up, but on the inside, we are just unhappy. However, we can still dress it up, and we can still do the mindfulness and the self-kindness to get us to that point. But let's not take care of ourselves. But you're not going to be flawless. There's always going to be something, I don't care how perfect your makeup is, that you're going to look in the mirror and say, I wish. So just know that you're human. You're going to make mistakes, and you're going to do things that, it's not going to make sense. But just be patient with yourself, okay? Just be a little patient with yourself. Now, how do we practice self-love? I know you like Sarita, you gave us a definition. You told us the 3 facets. Okay, that's all good and dandy. This is what's going to help me. But now how do I practice? How do I put that knowledge into practice? Well, first of all, start each day by telling yourself something really positive. How lovely you look today. Make an effort to add a little something special to your appearance. Some lip gloss, some unique jewelry. And at the end of this video, I'll be telling you where you can get both of those items, some unique jewelry as well as some poppin' lip gloss, and not break the bank. Because I'm all about, okay, if you're going to try to spruce it up and make yourself feel better, you don't have to go broke doing it, okay? You really don't. So start each day by saying something to yourself really positive. And that's one of the things we're going to work on in the 21-day challenge. Getting up in the morning and taking time for yourself. We get up, we rush, we sometimes jump on the computer for us work from home people. We start doing this and looking after the kids, and we forget the whole day that we haven't looked after ourselves. So we'll start each day telling yourself something positive, meditate, do something for you. Fill your body with food and drink that nourishes it and makes it thrive. I have gotten into a really great, healthy routine with my food and my beverages, and it just makes me feel so much more alive. I have so much more energy, and I just feel like my day moves along better because I am putting healthier food options in my belly. During the 21-day challenge on my Facebook page, you will be able to see exactly what recipes that I'm doing for that day and follow along with them and, see how that changes your life. I also practice intermittent fasting, and that has definitely made my life a lot easier to manage in a healthy way. So we'll talk about all of that stuff, y'all. So, you're not by yourself. You're not going to be on this journey alone, because I'm doing it too. Okay? Move that gorgeous body of yours every day and learn to love the skin you're in. Even if you are not where you want to be physically, move towards that goal and keep it pushing. So love on you. Everybody's body is absolutely gorgeous, regardless of the shape, the size, how you're built. Everyone has their own unique beauty. So make sure you encompass that every day and say, you know what? I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and nobody else can tell me anything different. Okay? So definitely get up, get moving, take a walk, get out from in front of that computer. I have to do it myself. I have to force myself. Okay, Sarita, you're off work. Go do something for yourself before you start jumping on the other computer working on other businesses. Okay? You definitely need that time. Take a walk. Take a walk around your neighborhood, find a walking trail, get active, get physical. Don't believe everything you think. There is an inner circle inside of us trying to keep us small and safe. The downside, however, is it also stops us from living a fun life. Follow your passions. That one thing that gets you so excited but scares you at the same time? That is what you should do. If you have a passion for jewelry and you want to go out there and sell it and be a brand ambassador for it, go and do it. If you want to sell lip gloss because you're just absolutely loving lip gloss, go and do it. Whatever you love to do, go and do it. Don't let anybody tell you to be afraid to follow your dreams and to do what you need to do. Okay? Go and do it, girlfriend. Because guess what? No one's going to stop me from doing what my passions are. So be patient and persistent. Self-love is ever evolving. It's something that needs to be practiced daily, but it can take a lifetime for you to master it. So it's something that you can practice. You're never really going to master it, but each day that we love on ourselves, we get better and better every single time. Find something to be grateful for every day. Just waking up in the morning and say, God, I'm grateful for another day. Learn to say no. I don't have a problem saying no. Saying no sometimes doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a smart person. It was so funny. I had a conversation with my husband many moons ago about saying no. He said, one thing I like about you is you're not afraid to say no. I will tell someone no in a heartbeat, because you need that time to reflect on yourself. Just because you say no does not mean that you're mean, does not mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you are a person that's conscious of what you can do over what you cannot do. So saying no is not a bad thing, ladies. Start saying it. Because when people ask me, Sarita, can you do? No. Sarita, we would like for you to do? No. And I say it very nicely. I don't have to give you an explanation because I'm grown. So the answer is no. And it's fine, because I don't feel any type of way about saying no. Some people might feel some type of way of hearing it from me, but it's okay. It's okay. Sarita said it's okay. All right? Forgive yourself. That thing that you did in the past that wasn't so nice, forgive yourself for it and move ahead. Forgiveness is what's going to allow us to really get out of feeling bad about ourselves. Sometimes we've done things like, dated a married man, or we knew he was married. That's bad. Don't do that. But forgive yourself if you have, and move on and don't do it again. Okay? It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Just don't do it again. All right? So now that we've learned what self-love is, how to, the 3 facets of it, how to practice it, we're going to practice it for the next 21 days starting on today. And every single day on the T-Shirt and Heels Facebook page, I'm going to have motivation, I'm going to have encouragement, and you'll be able to see some healthy recipes and some things that I am doing in the next 21 days that you can do to help you love yourself. Okay? So we're going to do it together. Find a podcast and meditate to each morning that focuses on self-love, healing, and mindfulness. Practice taking a moment out each day for yourself to start it out on the right footing. Okay? I'm going to start doing that starting tomorrow morning. this is exactly how I'm going to start each of my days for the 21 days. And we're going to talk about at the end of that 21 days, how it made you feel. Next, try a new look. Yes, we're in the house. Yes, we have to wear a mask, but change up that hairstyle. When you see videos of me during this time that you'll be following me on YouTube, you will see different hairstyles. Now I'm getting ready to start working out. I'm actually starting to run a virtual 10K. So that's why I have braided my hair up and it will stay in these braids, because I need to make sure that nothing is going to hinder for me from doing the healthy, active things that I want to do. So think about that. Wear some colored lip gloss, y'all. Just because we're in the house does not mean we have to look like we don't care about ourselves. Throw on some lip gloss, and if you really want to know how your girl is doing with this wonderful vegan-free, gluten-free, astounding lip gloss, that information will be in the description box below, okay? Yes, indeed. Check that box for the links. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm wearing on my face today, what I'm wearing on my lips, and then we'll talk also about this wonderful jewelry as well. You can wear jewelry in the house. I mean, I get up, I don't wear jewelry every day, but I will just randomly get dressed, get my makeup on, put on some jewelry, and just go to the grocery store. I'll go to Walmart. I'll go anywhere. Why? Because I just want to feel good. I just want to feel, spruced up. There's nothing wrong with that, y'all. Spruce it up. Not happy with those extra pounds? Begin a workout regimen and incorporate some mindfulness by taking a midday walk around your neighborhood. Or if you have a goal to reach in mind, visit your local gym or trail. Make sure that you get out there and move towards that goal. Don't just say, I want to lose 30 pounds, and then you're just not doing anything to move towards that. Start planning. I have a planner. I still write in my planner every day. So guess what? I wrote in my planner for my weight loss journey every single day. So take a time and write it down. Once you've written it down, you can follow it. Make out a plan and stick to it. Read a new book, pick up a new hobby, or learn something new. I have gotten into diamond art painting. I'm already a crafter, so I've done a lot with my craft work, and I'll be posting a picture of a mug that I recently crafted, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And if you want information on how you can get one, you can email me and I can give you that information. But trust and believe, there are so many things that you can learn to do, and it just passes the time. Before you know it, it's time to go to bed and start another day. Stay connected and show and tell how you are doing in the next 21 days by joining the T-Shirt and Heels Facebook group. Please look for it. It's a Facebook group. Join it. If you're watching this video, join it. A lot of people are watching this video because you're already on the Facebook group. So make sure you check it out. I will have the link posted below on how you can get to that group. And of course, a motivational message will be created each and every day of the journey so that you will stay motivated. Okay. So guys, I hope that you really are going to follow me on this journey, because journey to self-love is so very important. I had to realize it for myself. And once you realize that, you're just unstoppable. Oh my goodness. You don't know how much you can do when you really put your mind to it. So last but not least, this video is featured by Aphrodite Jewelry. And Aphrodite Jewelry reached out to me to become a brand ambassador for their brand. And I love jewelry. And I think for me, I've done a lot of costume jewelry. I used to sell costume jewelry. But I think that the older I get, the more I'm moving more towards the real jewelry, or the stainless steel, the golds, the silvers, jewelry that does not turn in a month or two, if that makes sense. So I'm really into real jewelry. Aphrodite Jewelry has that real jewelry. Okay. Really nice and wonderful. This is one of the bracelets that I got from them. This charm bracelet is a bracelet that you can select the charms and create for yourself. And each bracelet is uniquely for you. So that is why I am featuring it in today's self-love video, because it is uniquely adorning my arm. It truly is. And I've picked out each and every one of these charms for a reason. I'm full of love and I'm really on this self-love journey. So this particular bracelet is what I have called the self-love bracelet. So, you know, I have my XO, my hearts, and my favorite flower in the middle because it's just showing how much I love myself. And I've paired it with a wonderful double strand heart bracelet. And this double strand heart bracelet dangles down. I just really love it. And I've gotten more into golds for whatever reason, but I'm a silver person also. And then this necklace is also from Aphrodite Jewelry, and it's just so sleek and simple, and it just adds a little pop of something to the outfit. One great thing I love about Aphrodite Jewelry is their packaging. So I got this box today. I'm so happy because I was recording this video and I was featuring them in the video, and literally the guy just knocked on the door probably about 30 minutes before I started this video. So it does come, you know, from DHL, and it comes in this box, right? Okay, but check this out. Once you pop the seal and open the box, this is how it is packaged. Okay, I love it because it makes me feel like I am getting a present every single time I get a package. So this is how it's packaged. Once you open it, and I feel like I'm opening a present. Once you open it, this is how the inside is packaged. So regardless of what you get, I actually got another charm bracelet. They were offering it to us as brand ambassadors. So I decided to get another charm bracelet because I did want a silver version of, not exactly like this, but I did want a silver version. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. And this is the first time I've opened it. I haven't opened it at all. I opened it up, but I was like, oh, let me stop. I'm not going to open it all the way because I wanted to show you guys the packaging. So this is how the bracelet comes, and it already comes with your charms on it. Now, if you want your charms in a different, arranged differently, you can take these off. And once you pop this to actually, you know, move it to where it'll fit your arm, you can take this all the way off and you'll be able to take all of your charms off and then put them in the desired, you know, the desired look that you're going for. And I'm definitely going to change this up because I don't like the way that it's put together. Well, then again, I kind of like how they have it separated by the hearts. So I might leave it like this, but it's a compass, hearts, and my same favorite flower, but in a silver color. And so it also comes with this neat little screwdriver, and this helps you to make the adjustment for your arm size. So that's another thing. If you have large arms, it's easily adjustable. If you have small arms, it's easily adjustable. And this box is everything, guys. So because you're watching this video and you know me as a brand ambassador, I'm going to be able to give you my coupon code that you can use for percentage off of your purchase. So the link will be below, and you can go there and search and look at all of the wonderful things that they have. Again, it's affordably priced. It's not expensive. And it would be a wonderful gift for someone. Like if you want to buy it for yourself, or you're not really a jewelry person and you want to give it as a gift, it's definitely worth it. Okay, so all of that will be in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you've learned something about self-love. I hope that you take the opportunity to self-reflect and to join me in the 21-day challenge. So go down there, go to that Facebook group and say, I want to be in this challenge with you. Okay? Thank you, lovelies, for watching. I love you all. And best of all, make sure you take time to love on yourself. Thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.